Okay, in this video, we want to talk about the 6-month plan if you are thinking about, I guess, using a matchmaker, right? So, we have these consulting calls with guys every single week, and we lay down a plan for them, all right? So some guys call us and they're like, I want to start now. But some are, they're just feeling it out. They're sort of testing the waters a little bit. They want us to help them put a plan into place. And usually that plan goes out about 6 months. So in this video, we're going to talk about what we tell them. So you know
as well.
So okay. So the first thing that you need to think about is time, right? So how much time can you have off work? Now you don't need to come over to Europe for 3 weeks at a time. We say it's like 4 to 5 days is the perfect time to sort of create this adventure, this roller coaster we call it. So you need to understand when you can take that time off work, and it's not going to impact your business work, whatever it is.
But at the same time, it's very important to also understand your time. When we have calls, like sometimes guys say, when we ask them, how did you find out about us? How long are you watching us? And they say, I watch for 1, 2, 3 years. Or somebody say, I started watching when the striker just started his channel. So it's 7 years ago. And you need to understand the time. Yes, we're always busy. We're always busy with work. We're always busy with children. Mm-hmm. So you need to find that time for yourself now, because we're not getting younger, and that is also very important. So time in this case is important according to how much time you have, but you need to find that time if you want to do it, to not waste any more time.
Okay.
So the next one is
speak to us. It's kind of like a plug here, but seriously, when we do our consulting calls, they are not sales calls, okay? So you have to pay for the call. It costs $100, and it's Luba and I on there for an hour, and then sometimes afterwards we may email you some information or anything that you've requested from us. So when you have this call with us, we will learn about you. We'll understand your situation, maybe some of your past history as well. Why did you decide that you wanted to date a woman from a Slavic woman? And what is the best path going forward? You'll tell us what your requirements are, if you want to have a family or if you're looking to settle down, retire, whatever it is. And we can help you to put the right ideas into your head at that point there.
It's the best, because this help as well, because some of the guys, they unfortunately starting some letter writing, or some guys, they do some sort of communication, they think it's legit, or they don't know what it is. So a lot of calls we're having these days is because the guys just they found our video and they want to find out what stage are at the moment, what is going on with their life right now, and where should they move forward. As Striker mentioned, it's not a sales call. We can talk about our service if they ask us, but it's more about you.
Yeah, it's also about being realistic as well, because especially if you've been doing letter writing or whatever, you may have a distorted view of what is actually achievable, because if you've done that sort of stuff before, of course, on those sites, they tell you that age is not an issue or whatever it is. So anyway, so we can go through, what is realistic in terms of age gap, or, if you're looking for a woman younger because you want to have kids or whatever, and you're a little bit older, we can talk about our experiences with our clients and what is realistic for you and what you can probably expect.
Absolutely.
Okay.
After you speak with us, if you feel that, or maybe you called us because you think that this service is for you and you would like us to be your matchmakers, then you pay deposit. So this option was not available before, but now we realize that for some guys, they need some time to prepare themselves, maybe to to put.
We'll talk about those, what to prepare in a second.
Yeah, we will speak about that. But somebody need this indicator that you already invest something in this, you paid, it's 25%. And so you start doing that, and you know that now you are committed. And this helps a lot of guys to do something that we're going to say now. It helps them, it motivates them, it drives them, and they understand that they don't have way back. They need to now do it. And it's a little bit easier than you just...
Yeah, you don't have to pay a deposit. So about probably maybe 20 or 30% of our clients we give this option to, and it's when they say, I want to do it, but not in 6 months time, I'll be freed up, and then I would have sold my house by then, I would have done this, I would have done that, whatever it is. So we say, okay, the best way to do it is to pay a deposit on whatever package it is that you want. That will give you access to all of our courses. You effectively become a client.
Without matchmaking.
Yeah, but we don't actually start the matchmaking because there's nothing we can do at that stage until you know when you can come and meet the woman, right? So, and then, this is something that we just put into place now. So they can pay the deposit, and then if they want to, they can pay it off over that amount of time.
Whatever they want.
It doesn't really matter for us. It's just if that's an easier option for you. We've got 2 guys that are doing that at the moment, just to, I guess, take the sting off when the when the actual
Yeah.
bill comes.
So what's happening next? You pay deposit, you get access to our course Ascent, you get access to the database, you get access to building your profile. But we want you to, once you have it all, now you feel like, I've done it. So now you have access to all of that. But first we will start with working with your self-awareness. We will start working with you. I want to put it together. Actually, there's no need to separate it, like self-awareness and your appearance. We will give you advice. We will help you to build your even style if you need. We have a wonderful example right now of a guy who came to us. He's a very successful businessman, but he works with the containers, with machines, with large equipment. And so he has basically no style. It's like all jeans, some jacket and some comfortable shoes. He's very handsome, he's very tall, but at the same time, there's he doesn't separate his working life with his just everyday life. So for him, it's because he's working all the time. And then Striker offered him to change a little bit, with AI, he created a new him. And this guy were just like, wow, is it even me? So he used his face and his body, but put different clothes. So this guy went to shopping, and now he even feels better. He feel he walks straighter, because I saw him with old clothes and new clothes. He's confident, it brings him confidence. So we help to build that, because sometimes it's difficult to do it yourself, especially if you're single. And even if you go to American shop, unfortunately, and there's some girl who will say, oh my God, it's so cool, it's so sweet. It doesn't mean nothing. So she just say that for you to buy it. And unfortunately, or maybe good, that with us, you're not going to hear good words unless it's good.
With the self-awareness. So this is really important, because every single man out there can improve on something. So the reason that we say self-awareness and appearance, we can put those ones in together, is because we want to get you the best possible options when it comes to dating. So the better that you look, the better your options are. Basically, the hotter she will look, right? So, and you only get one chance to have that initial perception from her, right? So she's going to look at the profile first. Then she's going to see you on Zoom, okay? Then she's going to meet you in person. So the better that you look, the hotter she will be. It's as simple as that. So we can all look at ourselves and go, okay, well, maybe I need to go to the gym. Maybe I need to get a new style altogether. I haven't had a new hairstyle in 10 years or 15 years, and maybe I'll get some new clothes. And we advise where are good places that are affordable to get good clothes. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars on clothes to have good, stylish, well-fitting, quality clothes that's going to last you a long time. So this is the point here where you sit back and you say, what do I need to do? Maybe I need to lose a little bit of weight. We've got a client at the moment who has paid a deposit, and he's actually in a weight loss clinic. Now, I'm not saying you have to go to that extreme, because I believe it's quite expensive, but he just wanted to get rid of the weight like that. So he's actually coming to New York. So it'd be interesting to see him with his
we have a lot, sorry that I distract you, but we have a lot of guys, and having an extra weight, unfortunately nowadays it's the reality. And sometimes when the guy is single, he's just eating, not really looking what is he doing. And so we even have one client as well who started the process, and then he sent me picture. He met with a lady in the United States, and without even words, he realized that he should look a bit different. So he's coming to Valencia very soon, and I already saw him on a call, his face, it's a half of him left, because it motivates him. It's it motivates him that he wants to look better, he wants to feel better. When he met with this lady, he was sweating because of this weight, and now he's active, he's achieved much more in his work, and it helps. Starting dating and using us as a matchmakers, it's not just about dating. We always say that. It's becoming a better version of yourself.
Absolutely.
And then
Yeah.
Some guys say, so what, do I do these steps, or do I do everything at the same time? Depends on your availability, but you can start doing Ascent from the first day that you got your access. So Ascent, Striker recommend some books, watching some videos, doing all that. It's also very important for you to understand, okay, what am I doing? How can I make it better? Because some guys coming to us, and one guy said, I have a very deep trauma from my previous relationship, and it's very difficult to overcome. And we're working with that as well. Or some guys say, I don't have confidence with a lady. And we used to work with a guy who was stuttering. He was not stuttering so much in the real life, but he was stuttering once he saw the lady.
When he was nervous.
So he's talking to us, everything is good. The lady's and he can't talk. And the most important is that we help you to build that confidence that you understand that you are you. Like, we're not changing you, we're not faking you, we're not telling you to like show something or say something that you are not, but we help you to become that person. And we also help you to create a profile. It's very important because that is what is missing. Like, we make it understandable for Slavic ladies. Again, you write about yourself, but maybe something I will adjust to their language, even though I will write it in English, but I will make it more simply for them to understand. Or I will ask you extra questions, because some guys say, oh, I don't know what to write. And I say, okay, here's like list of questions, just add it and it will be interesting.
The next one is basically you start. So you start with the first dates, and from here it can go anywhere. Right? It can go absolutely anywhere. It can be, your first dates can be maybe need adjusting a little bit, where we will pull you back and we'll say, okay, before we go further, we need to work on these first dates a little bit. We have courses that help you through getting through the first date and what you should speak about and stuff like that. A lot of it is covered in Ascend as well. So to prepare you for that date, but we won't know for sure until you have that first date over Zoom. And then, I mean, it may go perfectly fine, and many clients do that, but if there are some things we need to tweak or adjust, we will discuss these things with you. So when you go into the second date, you know, you've already kind of leveled up a little bit when it comes to communication or whatever
Absolutely.
it is. So, and then that's basically it. That's the process. So, and the reason that we say 6 months is because often, I would say, I don't know, it's probably less than half, maybe like 30 or 40%, guys call us just to kind of get things going, just to understand. Because at the moment, I mean, we have like 500 videos. You can't watch all of those. So it's confusing. Some guys call us and they're like, I really have no idea. I don't really know where to start. I just want to know if this is something that's viable for me. So then we talk about that process, and we say, look, like, you don't have to start everything now. You need to just sort of get yourself sorted. You know, he may say you want to lose weight. And we say, in 6 months' time, this is probably the best time. By that time there, you would have lost the weight, changed your style, you would have done all of our courses. We would have had several meetings and coaching sessions, and then you're ready to go. So the 6 months, I think, is a good time period of not rushing into it, but not leaving it, leaving it so long that you lose interest, maybe.
I always give the timeline, milestones, like, to the clients. No matter it's relationship starting, finishing, you know, beginning, end of something, you have to do it, because if you don't have this, we become like a jellyfish. We like, you know, I don't know what to do and how to do it. But once you know that, like, you have 6 months to prepare, it's easier to do. And we're always there to support you and help you. So if you want to book a call, like, link in the description.
And if you want to find out our full matchmaking process from start to finish, watch this video here.